Welcome back to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt, and tonight I am busting out my most fancy, spectacular, pretentious tasting glass I own. Because tonight is a big night. I'm busting open a Sam Houston 15-year that I had the opportunity to help curate. Dan and Julie Like sent me this Wonders of Whiskey professional tasting glass set, and it's time to get professional up in this son of a bitch. It's hard to open. You almost need to be a professional to open it. It's so hard to open. America. This ginormic wooden box of Sam Houston 15-year you can't buy. So sorry. You can buy the bottle that's inside this box, but unfortunately for you, the box doesn't come with it. America. 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 They also sent me a slosh bag, which was my nickname back in middle school. So what happened was Sam Houston sent me and some other whiskey tubers and some other Instagram influencers and bourbon insiders a sample of 6 different single barrels a few months ago. Those 6 single barrels, they had us rank them and give notes on them in order to help them curate this release number 6 15-year-old Sam Houston, which is their oldest and highest proof release to date. Thank you for your service in helping craft this offering of rare premium Kentucky straight bourbon. You're welcome. We are indebted to your knowledge of bourbon and sincerely appreciate your true and honest hands as they helped curate release number 6. Please accept this limited edition bottle as our gift to you. Thank you, Sam Houston. Release number 6, 2021. The batch is KY1. Your bottle has been adorned with the Golden Rider emblem. Just here. I got the Golden Rider, so suck on that. So, just like the 14-year-old Sam Houston, there are different batches for each state. This particular bottle is Kentucky batch number 1. It had a batch size of 3 different barrels. All the most super extremely awesome information you can find right here on the label. Barrel date, bottle date, batch size, bottle number, char level number friggin' 4, barrel type American White Oak, mash bill 74188, which leads us all to believe it's Barton Juice. Distilled and aged in Bardstown, Kentucky, bottled by Three Springs Bottling Company, Bowling Green, Kentucky for Western Spirits. Now that I moved to Colorado, they started calling me the Western Spirit, and I kind of dig it. If you notice the fill level in this bottle is a little bit lower than you would expect, it's because my wife recently discovered that this is her favorite whiskey she's ever had, and now she's had some a couple of times. It wouldn't be a proper Sam Houston review if I didn't read the story on the bottle of Sam Houston. And if you've already seen my Sam Houston 14 review where I've read the story of Sam Houston, so sorry, suck on it, I'm about to read it again. Enlightened by patriotism and guided by wisdom, Sam Houston. Sam Houston's life was that of a true legend and patriot. He ran away from home at a young age. For a short time, he lived with Cherokee tribe in the Hiawassee River area. Eventually, he was given the name Colone, meaning the Raven, and adopted into the tribe as Chief John Jolly's son. He grew up to be a fierce soldier and strategist. At one point, with a small, outnumbered, undersupplied force, his men defeated the Mexican General Santa Anna. Houston's men suffered few casualties, but a stray bullet shattered his ankle. Ping! The decisive victory forced Santa Anna to sign the Treaty of Velasco, granting Tejas his independence. Texas, baby. Sam Houston was well respected as one of the great political men of his day, serving as a congressman, a governor, and twice as the president of the Republic of Texas. He was brutally honest and a man of principle. This premium, perfectly aged, well-crafted bourbon is offered in tribute to the life of Sam Houston, an honest and patriotic man. Hell yeah, America. Let's see if this professional whiskey tasting class is professional enough for the world's top whiskey taster. The first thing we should do is give it a little bit of a swirl job. A little bit of a swirl J, an SJ, bit of a mat job they call it. Uno, dos, three. Oh, look at it go. Wow, look at it go. Just spinning and twisting and swirling, getting dizzy, getting groovy, getting frisky, getting a little bit touchy-feely on the dance floor. And this long-legged, sexy son of a babe. Look at it go. Look at it go. It's a new world record. Probably not, but maybe a new lap record in this racetrack, the racetrack of love and long-legged nosing glasses. Cocoa, a bit of a s'more job, a little bit of a s'more action in there. Bit of graham, bit of chocolate, bit of marshmallow. These glasses really whip the nose up a little bit. It's like a lightsaber of whiskey nosing. If I turned off the lights, this would emit a bourbon ray of lightsaber energy. There's a little toasted coconut on here. A little bit of toasted coconut. Definite graham. It's like an Almond Joy or a Mounds bar. A little bit of grape on there, like a grape Jolly Rancher. There's definitely oak there, but it's hidden behind a layer of grapey, candied, chocolatey, gramed coconut goodness and yum. The nose is tremendous. This is why this is my wife's favorite bourbon now. She smelled it and she was like, that bottle is mine now. And I'm like, it's kind of a special bottle to me. I help curate it. And she was like, stop using such big words, smart guy. And I was like, all right. Little citrus coming off of there, a little bit of chocolate orange. Some strong vanillas coming through as well. The nose on this whiskey is incredible. I was prepared to give this thing a negative review if I did not like it. And I promise you that. Just because I helped curate it didn't mean I was going to give it a positive review. But the nose is ridiculously good on this Kentucky batch. Your batch in your state may vary. I do not know how widely they vary. I haven't tried them. Let's go in for a taste on this oldest, highest proof Sam Houston release to date. Down the hatch. Ding! That feels so fancy. Whoa. There's the oak. There's the oak on the palate. The oak just kicked down its own door, made of oak, and was like, listen, the real oak is here. And then the other door that was made out of oak was like, I thought I was oak. And then the new oak that kicked down the oak door was like, you did think that. Come to find out, you're a joke and I'm the oak. Oak, fudge, it's like a fudge brownie. Heck yeah. Immediately on the palate, I got oak. I got oak and then chocolate fudge brownie just enveloped, which is a huge word for me. My entire mouth. So far, very enjoyable. There's some definite cola there. There's some like Dr. Pepper cola on the front of the palate. The palate is great. The nose, phenomenal. The mouthfeel, very good. The finish, all right, pretty good. The nose and the palate here are the stars of the show. Look how professional I look. Look how smart I look. Look how fat I look. Chocolate frosting on the nose as well. A little bit of chocolate frosting. Yes. It smells like a nice, delicious cake. $130 to $150 for this bottle. I would say that if you liked Sam Houston 14, if you liked Calumet 15 and Calumet 14, if those bottles were your jam, then this is definitely right up your alley. It's a definite purchase. It's a definite buy. Super good. The Kentucky batch anyway. My name is Matt. This is ADHD Whiskey, and like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on receiving things in the mail and following directions and doing what you're told, and then sending it back to people who value your input apparently for no good reason whatsoever. and then they send you a prize in the mail, and they're like, this is for you, for your help. And you're like, probably don't deserve that, even though they think you do. That's kind of what happened here, and I am thankful for it. Thank you, Sam Houston, for involving me in this project. Thanks for thinking of me, and thanks for involving me. Hopefully we can continue a relationship and hold hands in the future.